Look, I drive a cab in New York City. I'm no Einstein, but I know what the man in the street wants. Mainly he wants a cab, but that's his problem. I'll tell you what he doesn't want on television. What he doesn't want on television, all these detective stories, and especially he doesn't want the news. Who needs news? I mean, as soon as you've heard the news, it's out of date. I tell you what the regular guy, sitting at home with his family and his kids and his drugs wants. I tell you what that guy wants. He wants chicks in wet blouses beating the living daylights out of each other. That's what he wants. I know that. I had Bertrand Russell in the cab.
Ronald is a pretty ordinary name, and until I dropped my N, nobody took a blind bit of notice. Except Ronald makes me sound mysterious and important. If Ronald Biggs had called himself Ronald, like me, he could have got away with daylight robbery. Like many intensely private people, I've always had a burning desire to be on television, so that the public could recognize me in the street and I could pretend to be upset. I'm often asked what it is that sparks off my ideas, what fires my imagination. In tonight's story, we see how a desire to be famous causes an author to lose more than his end, more than his reputation, more than life itself. Look, you really don't need me here. I've got to get to the ministry.
Oh, but you're so much better at explaining things, darling.
Well, there's not very much to explain, is there? I mean, it won't flash, it's blocked or whatever, that's all there is.
Oh, but you put things so much better, man to man.
Me, weren't you?
Oh, yes, it's just that
You weren't expecting a woman or a breeze?
No, I wasn't.
You were thinking more in terms of a man in overalls.
Yes, I was, but please, please come in.
Oh, thank you. Here's the old-fashioned image still clings to our dress.
But you are a plumber.
Oh, yes, indeed. I am a fully qualified sanitation operative. I mean, you're not dealing with some fly-by-night cowboy. This is your,
This is my wife, Claire.
Oh, delighted to meet you, Claire. What a lovely name, Claire. Reminds me of the sea.
Nice to meet you, Mrs.
Ms. Starbaldling. But you must call me Elka, as in summer.
Has my husband told you about the, problem?
Well, he said something about a blockage over the telephone, but I don't have the details.
Well, that's really all there is to it.
Oh, quite. But I shall require several more details for my files. May I sit down?
Oh, yes, please do.
Spread my wings.
Do you normally dress like that?
Oh, good Lord, no. I look a bit ridiculous going to a restaurant togged out like this, wouldn't I? No, this is purely my work attire. It's what the advertising man called a visual aid for consumer identification. I mean, when you look at me, what's the first word that springs into your mind?
Bumblebee?
Precisely. And that is the name of our firm, Bumblebee.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
Now, what about the matter in hand?
Well, what occasioned the blockage?
Well, I've no idea. I mean, nothing specific.
Nothing you can put your finger on.
Does it really matter? I mean, it's just blocked.
I like to have a full history of events leading up to the malfunction.
Well, there's no history. I mean, we just went along there this morning and found that it wasn't working.
When you say we, I take it that it was a joint visit by your wife.
We don't go in there together.
These are the 80s, Mr. Hainault. You'll be surprised at the number of couples who like to share the experience.
Well, we don't.
Well, may I inquire, who was the last one to use the facility?
My husband was the last person to go.
That doesn't mean that I caused the blockage. Just because I discovered the blockage doesn't mean I caused the blockage. I think you would agree it's far more likely that the blockage was caused by the previous user, namely my wife here.
That's not fair, Dennis. It couldn't have been me.
Well, if it wasn't you...
Now, we're not trying to establish guilt. I mean, this is not a court of law. I shall just write assailant unknown. That should save your blushes. Nevertheless, you have a blockage caused by what we call in the trade an accumulation of the living daylights. How it occurred is neither here nor there.
Well, it is there, and I'd be grateful if you would deal with it. Now, do you have everything you need?
That's a profound question, Mr. Hainault. Does anyone have everything they need? I mean, I have my skills, I have my friends, I have a rich social life. But everything I need, no, I would have to say no. I want children, Mr. Hainault. I want children. I want to hear the sound of laughter ringing through the house. Child, understand what I mean. Do you have kiddies?
No, we don't. We're waiting. We're planning to have some.
Are we?
That's what I said, Claire. But as the bard put it, the best laid plans of mice and men do oft gang a glee. Take my advice. Do it now. Strike while the iron's hot.
We'll get round to it in our own good time, and certainly not now. Now, if you could just see to the toilet, please.
Why did you never have any kiddies?
Things were different then, Claire. I mean, a woman's place was in the home. But my heart yearned for the ocean. I was called by the sea.
You were a sailor.
It was trawling on the afternoon. Oh, I loved the life. The camaraderie, standing side by side with 30 sturdy men, hauling in their glittering trove of cod and skate. But my husband never understood.
That's a very sad story, Mrs. Starborgling. I would appreciate it if you'd just get on with the plumbing.
I'm sorry, Mr. Hainault, but you see, I loved him dearly, but I chose the sea. Don't go to sea, Claire. Don't do what I did.
My wife has no intention of going to sea.
What do you know? You come home in the evening, you pour yourself a scotch, you turn on the television and slump down in front of it. You never talk to me. You never ask me if I want to go to sea or become a plumber.
Well, do you want to go to sea or become a plumber or dress up as a bee?
No! And I'd like to talk about it.
You make a lovely plumber, Claire. I have a feel for these things. I'm awfully sorry I broke down. Look, that does not.
Look, would you like a drink? Sherry, scotch?
No. I never drink during working hours. I could use a joint.
We don't have drugs in this household.
No, I don't regard marijuana as a drug. More of a sacrament. I mean, ganja is a sacred herb to us Rastafarians.
What are Rastafarians?
Well, it's a Caribbean religious movement, you know. We worship the late Emperor Haile Selassie. Mind you, after a few good tokes, I'd worship anything. I remember having a really good spiff of Hawaiian, and I spent 3 weeks kneeling in front of a coat hanger.
I notice that your plumbing equipment consists of a bathing costume, 6 apples, suntan lotion, and a yogurt.
You're as sharp as 2 toffees, Mr. Hainault. You rumbled my little ruse.
I'm no more a plumber than I am.
Correct, Mr. Hainault. But there is a reason for this masquerade.
Congenital insanity.
I'm part part of a gigantic conspiracy. At this very moment, there are thousands of men and women dressed as bees diverting key personnel from their daily routine. What you have on your hands, Mr. Hainault, is not a blocked pipe, but a bloodless coup.
Mrs. Starborgling, would you please leave?
Excuse me.
To summarize our position again, there is no cause for alarm. We remain quietly at home until further notice. Coverage of today's events will continue on BBB1, BBB2, and ITB.
You've taken over.
Now we join our cameras outside Buckingham Palace.
You're not going to do anything with the Queen?
Oh, no. No, Her Majesty will be looked after and adored by millions of docile workers. For her, it will be business as usual.
There you had it, a perfect setup for a chicken and wet flowers to come in, and what do we get? A bumblebee. Bumblebee Gags went out with the Andrews sisters. I went out with the Andrews sisters, but who cares?
Gosh, that was a narrow squeak, Peter. You nearly had him. He was a monster. You nearly had him on the back, and then suddenly he twisted away into the reeds and evaded you. Oh, bad luck.
How old are you, Johnny?
42, so just come out to 43 in November.
Yes, I thought so. You know, most lads of your age aren't doing what you're doing.
I know, Peter. I mean, most lads aren't lucky enough to be out in the fresh air by the river, watching their fathers casting their flies expertly on the water. I know that.
Well, when I was 42, Johnny, I was casting about for what my old father used to call a two-legged trout.
A two-legged trout?
It was his little joke. A two-legged trout with long blonde hair. Hmm?
Something like that, not in these waters.
It was Grandpa's way of alluding to what we men call them.
Ladies.
To be blunt, yes. Up to then, I'd had a pretty full life. Hunting, shooting, fishing, bobsleighing, that sort of thing. But he thought I ought to settle down and marry your mother. Have you ever thought along those lines?
Well, marrying Mummy? No, I mean, you were really bad there. That's not allowed.
No, I meant another woman.
But what's the point? Where would I find another woman who's as good as Mummy? I mean, I've never seen anyone as good at gutting fish and jugging hair and plucking fowl.
Yes, there's more to life than gutting, jugging, and plucking, Johnny. I think you know what I'm driving at, Johnny. S-E-X.
S-E-X. You mean like when the cock salmon swims upstream and drops his eggs on the ladies?
More or less, yes. I think it's time you started dropping some eggs, sir. Get your tackle out, lad, and find yourself a two-legged trout.
I'm so happy as I am, Peter.
Yes, but look, supposing you saw some attractive young lady in a skimpy swimsuit splashing around the water there. Wouldn't you feel something?
I feel jolly cross because she'd frighten all the trout, the silly cat.
All right, not in the water. But supposing she was standing here beside us on the grass.
Well, then her stupid shadow would be on the river and frighten all the fish away.
Well, supposing she was to lie on her back. How would you feel about that?
Well, I suppose that'd be all right if she was very quiet.
What I'm getting at, Johnny, is I think it's time you found yourself a mate. Then one fine day, you could take your own son fishing.
Gosh, that'd be great. And then he could carry my knapsack and my nets and my flies and my rods and everything. That'd be super.
There's one down there now. Look.
Well, what do I do, Peter?
Well, just behave naturally. Go on.
Right, I'll give it a go. She's
so small, Peter, I threw her back.
Part 2 of the Peter Cook special production number 90151, date recorded 24th of June 1980, take 1.
Good evening.
Hello,
Tonight I'm talking to Professor Heinrich Globnik, arguably the world's leading authority on ants and ant-related behavior.
Now, when I say arguably, there is no doubt, not a scintilla of doubt in the world that I am numero uno in the ant racket. There is no one in the world who knows more about ants than yours truly. The ant is my speciality.
Absolutely. So what?
Hello, ant lovers. Oh, just miss me, Cameron. Ant lovers. Yes. I have been on the TV before. Yes.
So what led you into this particular field?
Well, I first got interested in the ant at school. I was a curious child, and I remember asking the teachers questions such as, what is the function of the ant in a capitalist society? And basically, I was given the brush off. I get no real answer, so I feel to myself, no one knows the answers to these questions about the ants, and this caused me to drift into the field of ants and learning about the ants and what we can learn from the ants, and so I have studied the ants for the last 51 years.
Excellent, indeed. So, tell me, are there many different categories of ants?
Yes, there are three main categories of ants, loosely divided into the big ant, the small ant, and then, perhaps most interesting of all, the medium-sized ant.
What do ants do?
What do ants do? Well, basically, the ant wanders around. A typical ant will wander around for a while, and then he will find some rubbish, some piece of twig or something like that. Then he'll grab hold of it with his mouth, get hold of the twig or the rubbish, wander back to the ant hill, drop it, then wander out again, and go scurrying around for some more rubbish, pick it up, take it back to the ant hill, go wandering out again, find some piece of rubbish, pick it up, go wandering back to the ant hill. And after a bit of wandering for hours and hours, they get a bit sleepy, and sometimes the ant will lie down, fall asleep for a few minutes, and then, as likely as not, some other stupid ant will come along and drag him away back to the nest, mistaking him for rubbish again.
You make it all sound very random, but isn't an ant hill a very organized society?
If your view of an organized society is thousands of ants milling around in corridors, bumping into each other with bits of twig and rubbish in their mouth, then I understand why you elected that woman. But in my view, the ant society is a shambles, a complete and utter shambles.
So, how do ants reproduce?
I thought you'd get onto this. Everywhere in the world I go, always, sex, it rears its head. You want to know about the sex life of the ant. All right, I'll tell you about the sex life of the ant. Basically, it is a shambles. One ant will see another ant, and then for no apparent reason, he will yump on the other ant. Then, having yumped on the ant, they will roll around for a little while, yump up each other without so much as a hello, goodbye, or anything. Sometimes they yump on a twig. And they seem to have as good a time as they do with the other ants. The sex life of the ants is a shambles, in my view.
Have you done any behavioral experiments with ants?
Oh, yes, of course. I've done much research and behavioral experiments with ants. I have found, for example, if you put an ant in a locked metal box with no light and no food, after several weeks, and this is interesting, after several weeks, the ant will die. Also, if you feed the ant the equivalent of a bottle of vodka, one bottle of vodka, and an ant is incapable of operating heavy machinery. This is what I have learned about the ant.
Well, Professor, I'm sure we could go on all night talking about ants.
No, we couldn't. We hammered the subject into the ground. I have said everything there is to know about the ant, and that is it. Kaput. We could not talk one moment longer.
Okay, so how would you sum up your career, Professor?
An utter waste of time.
Professor Globnik, thank you very much.
Thank you.
My daddy was a mean mother. He worked hard, he played hard, he drank hard, and he was hard of hearing. He was a gambling man, and he always used to say to me, "Son, in this life the dice are loaded, so why not get loaded too and even up the odds?" He was quick with a six-shooter and even quicker with a six-pack. The day came and all that hard living caught up with him. He was gunned down in the street by his best friend. He lay there and looked up at me for a while, and he said, "Son, I want to give you one last piece of advice so you won't make the same mistakes as I did." His life was ebbing away, and these were his dying words. "Never drink or gamble, son, or mess around with women. Cigarettes will lead you to the grave. I've spent a lifetime doing things like killing men and screwing, and let me tell you something, it's better to behave." I shut my eyes, fought back the tears, and prayed for his soul. Cowpoke shouldn't poke the cows, 'cause cows don't see the joke. Never shoot the rabbits or a gun. And if you go to Delaware, then wear your thermal underwear. Some folks may call you chicken, but you'll survive, my son. The only proper thing to do seemed to be to take him along to old Doc Severinsen and have him officially declared dead. Always use the toilet when you're standing in the station. Blow your nose at least 10 times a day. It pays to boil your stirrups in a pail of maple syrup. Brush your horse with harpic. Keep the germs away. Spend a lifetime in other people's beds, but he wanted to die in his own. 2 and 2 make 5, my son, and 5 times 3 is 20. Chewing gum will make your hair fall out. And all the highest rollers, they died from Diet Colas. Just listen to me, sonny. I know what life's about. Life was about, but he sure took his time dying. Spiders live on marmalade, rattlesnakes play chess. Geronimo was killed by giant mice. And when you ride the range, your mind gets pretty strange. And if you got any sense, boy, Don't take my advice. I was through with listening to this garbage, so I shot the bastard. You have a mean thing to do, Sonny? Hello. Hello. Are you gay? Are you gay?
No, I'm not gay, no.
Nor am I.
Well, that's good.
There's nothing good about it.
No, I'm just saying good for no particular reason.
Are you given to saying things that casually?
I was just a little surprised by your question, that's all.
Well, you shouldn't be. These days, we all like to know each other's sexual identity.
I'm sure we do.
I've toyed with being gay.
Have you?
But I never became it.
Good.
There you go again. Saying good.
Well, I didn't mean good. I meant sort of, oh.
Oh. You sure you're not gay?
Yes, I'm absolutely sure.
Because we've all got various bits of, well, what I'm trying to say is, we're not all male or all female. We're only predominantly male or predominantly female.
Yes, well, I don't think I'm predominantly male. I know I am predominantly male.
I'm a red-blooded heterosexual.
Good. There you go, saying good again. Good. I'm glad you are a red-blooded heterosexual.
I'm not. I wish I was a blue-blooded heterosexual. You'd be amazed how impressed women are if you've got aristocratic lineage and huge estates.
And women are impressed by the aristocracy.
I've tried calling myself the Viscount de Pomegranate in my convertible. I've got a convertible that belongs to my friend, Boris.
I see. And you borrow it to impress women?
Yes.
And are they impressed?
No. Boris is gay.
I see.
He's always been gay. And he doesn't have to cruise around in a convertible to attract other gay people. He just gets into his Macintosh, sticks a feather in his hair, and goes up to people in libraries and says, "Hello, I'm Boris, I'm gay."
This works, does it?
100%. Would you like to meet Boris?
No, I have no wish to meet Boris. Thank you very much.
He'd like to meet you. You're just his type. Tall. And fat. I had the dubious pleasure of meeting a gay astronaut at Rowan. He said that being in a capsule with 3 other men in space was the most erotic experience.
I mean, there've never been any gay astronauts.
You should talk to Boris. He's met several in the library.
Leave a word, but I mean, what would these astronauts be doing in the library?
Cruising.
Ticket, please, gentlemen. There, sir. Excuse me, sir. Are you gay?
No, I am not gay. My wife is not gay. My children are not gay. I have no gay friends. My dog is not gay. My goldfish are not gay. And all my vegetables are absolutely straight.
It's just that this is a gay non-smoking compartment, sir.
Oh, my mistake. Of course, how silly of me. Now I come to think of it, I am gay. Yes, no. Must have slipped my mind. I'm gay, all right. They don't come gayer than me. I'm gayer than ooh.
Pink ink.
The year 1938, the place Croydon. All over Europe, war clouds loom, and weathermen say more to come. And yet there is still hope. The eyes of the world are focused on one frail Englishman, armed only with good intentions, a moustache and a polka dot tie. His name, Neville Chamberlain. Can he persuade the power-crazed Hitler that marching into Czechoslovakia is just not cricket? Will the Führer understand that there's more to life than world domination? Now, for the first time, Outtakes of History brings you the full, unexpurgated footage of the Prime Minister's triumphant return from Munich.
I have been talking with the German Chancellor, Herr Hitler, and I have in my hand a piece of paper bearing both our names, expressing our desire
Cut it. Thank you, cut it.
for peace in
Neville,
our time.
thanks, Neville.
Yes.
We've cut.
Oh, was that all right?
Very, very good.
Good.
I love the firmness in your voice. It was absolutely terrific.
Oh, good.
I just wondered, when you say, I have a piece of paper, I have in my hand a piece of paper, you could actually have a piece of paper in your hand. It would sort of hammer the point across.
Ah, I see.
So could we try it just once more with a piece of paper in your hand?
Yes. Oh, Eric.
What?
We've lost it.
What?
Well, we can't find the bit he signed.
Never mind. A piece of paper for Neville, please. That'll do.
Yes,
That's
Anthony thought
all right.
Alec had it, you know, and
Neville?
Alec said that... Yes,
I
see.
understand,
Yes.
Neville.
Do it again.
Yes, and when you're ready, running and action.
I have been talking with the German Chancellor, Herr Hitler, and I have in my hand a piece of paper bearing both our names.
Cut it. Neville, I thought you were going to have the piece of paper in your hand.
I have. Look.
I'm sorry, probably my fault. I muddled you up. It would help, actually, if you could just wave it. Not have it in your pocket. Just wave it.
Just wave it.
Yes, so we can get it
I understand.
in the picture. Just wave it, okay? And once again, the firmness in the voice was beautiful. And action. Neville.
Yes?
What are you doing?
Waving.
Yeah, the wave was lovely. If you could save the wave till you actually get to... I have in my hand a piece of paper. So do it just like before.
Wave it then.
Wave it then, yes.
Wave it then.
Yes.
Save the wave.
Save the wave, and the wave was lovely. They loved the wave.
The wave was all right,
and
was it?
yes, perfect. And action.
I have been talking with the German Hitler, Herr Chancellor, and I have in my hand a piece of our time.
Cut it. Neville, you have in your hand a piece of paper, not a piece in our time, or a piece of our time.
Did I say so? Sorry.
Yes, and it's the German Chancellor, Herr Hitler, not the German Hitler, Herr Chancellor. Otherwise, it was lovely.
Chancellor,
Herr Hitler,
what was the wave, all right?
the wave was lovely. We all loved the wave, and as soon as you're ready, let's go again, and action.
see, we found a piece of paper.
Who the hell are you?
We found the bit of paper.
Which bit? Get out! Get Neville, get him! Get out! Will you get him out? Get him out! Clear the shop, please. And as soon as you go, gentlemen, go again and action!
I have been hitting the German Chancellor, Herr Hitler, and I've had his piece in my hand.
Go. All right, Neville. That's lovely. Just show them the script. You've got the script there. We are. Just familiarise yourself with the words. And
yes.
Let's go again. And if you could just come a little bit further forward.
Further forward?
Further forward, yes. If you could hit your marks this time.
Hit my mark.
That's right, yes. And as soon as you're ready, we'll go again and one more
Was
time.
the wave all right?
The wave was lovely, yes.
Right.
Go again. Action! Neville, what's all this?
Hitting my marks. Hitting my marks.
Don't, Neville, not the Deutsch marks, your chalk marks. With your feet, Neville. Hit them with your feet. It's lovely, Neville. We'll probably be able to use some of that later. But Neville, calm yourself down. Just come further forward and hit the marks with your feet and do it once more, if we could. Back in again, Neville, and the hat for continuity would help us. Get him in. Did we really elect him? Come along, and action!
I have been talking with the German Chancellor, Herr Hitler, and I have in my hand a piece of shit.
That was perfect. Absolutely beautiful, me. All right for you, son? Yes.
Eric?
Yes?
I think I said I have in my hand a piece of shit.
I don't think anyone will know. No. Cut together like a dream.
Oh. I have just returned from talking with the German Chancellor, Herr Hitler, and I have in my hand a piece of paper bearing our names, expressing our desire for peace in our time.
Part 3 of Peter Cook Special, production number 90151, date recorded 24th of June 1980, take 1.
Who was that girl who played the blonde one in that one where she loved the squire but she couldn't marry him because of something her family did in the 18th century?
Is that the one where they all want to get hold of the house?
That's right, yeah, and they had the sea crashing in the old time and she was standing on a cliff and it was in Cornwall about the tin mines.
Yeah, the Pilgarlicks.
It's not It's not Phil Garlic, Mum. Phil Garlic's the horse. Runs in the Grand National.
Well, he's done very well for himself, opening all those supermarkets and cutting the ribbon, you know, when they launch ships.
They don't cut ribbons when they launch ships. They smash champagne, and that's red rum.
Well, the one I felt really sorry for was the one who jumped that invisible fence with 100 yards to go and fell flat on her stomach. Lochinvar or something.
Devon Lock.
Yeah, Lochinvar, he was one of the outlaws when Richard Green was in charge of Robin Hood.
Oh, yes, and then he was that explorer, and he wouldn't eat his dogs, and he got beaten to the pole by a Swede.
That was John Mills.
Yeah, then he shot himself in Soho.
John Mills never shot himself in Soho or anywhere else for that matter.
Yes, he did. He got depressed when he failed to retain his title to some Mexican.
What title?
I think it was welterweight, or it might have been light heavy.
No, John Mills, he was that mad goblin in Brian's Daughter. Remember that? He got an Oscar for his goblin. And then he went on to Quatermass, and his daughter married identical twins.
She only married one of them, Dad.
Oh, yeah, that's how one of them got out of prison. His brother went in to visit him, and then they changed clothes.
That was the craze.
Well, I only read about it happening once. I didn't know it caught on to that extent.
The Cray twins.
Are you sure John Mills never shot himself?
Freddie Mills.
No. This girl in the Cornish one, she looked a bit like Hayley, but she wasn't.
Who beat Freddie Mills? Was it that coloured one who started a group?
Before that, she was in that series. Do you remember that series about that middle-aged bloke who was having an identity crisis?
Yeah, Gilbert Harding.
No, Gilbert Harding was the one who broke down and cried when Alan Freeman mentioned his mother.
Yes, Chubby Checker. Took up singing when he lost his title to Don Mintoff.
Don Mintoff is the Mayor of Gibraltar.
Prime Minister of Malta.
Oh, whatever he is, he's not a coloured singer who took up fighting.
Who was the big one with that other one?
What other one?
Well, the one that Clint Eastwood wasn't in. It's the one where the brothers was always feuding.
Not Raw-eyed.
No. Not Raw-eyed, no. No, it was the one that Clint Walker wasn't in.
The one Clint Walker wasn't in is Wagon Train.
I thought Wagon Train was Chocolate Biscuit.
That's it, chocolate. That's it. She was in that... Oh, hold on. She was in that commercial for Dairy Tray, and then she had her hair dyed blonde.
Why do you have to keep going on and on about these old programs? Why can't you forget something more up to date?
Well, like what, son?
I don't know. Sid Vicious's girlfriend.
Oh, don't be silly, lad. That was Nancy Spudgeon. How could I forget that?
Well, I'm going out.
I thought Nancy Spudgeon was Britt Eklund's love child.
Who was in Out? Was that
The Amnesiacs was brought to you by the manufacturers of Panacea, the mild tranquilizer. Tests showed that 8 out of 10 cats prefer their owners to take it.
Hey, what was the name of that chick who came out of the sea in a wet blouse in that movie? Elsa Lanchester? No, Elsa Martinelli. Made her a star. Ursula Andress, Martinelli, Bardo, Derrick, Tracy, Hepburn. The wet blouse made them all. Believe me, doctor. That is the combination you want. Big gazonkas and a wet blouse.
Good afternoon.
Hello, Mrs. Crawford. Enjoying your stay?
Yes, thanks.
Must be nice to get away from the early burly of the city.
Yes, it is.
I went up to London once. Dear, oh dear. I couldn't stand their pace. All those people milling about.
Yes, well, coming down here every summer makes a lovely break.
That's right. Peace and quiet and privacy. That's what you need. We keep ourselves very much to ourselves round here. I expect that's what you like about her.
Yes, that is nice.
Now, I don't want to pry, Mrs. Crawford, but I dare say you've got some shopping to do.
Yes, I've made out a list.
Lots of hungry mouths to feed.
Yes.
I'm a believer in big families, if you know what I mean.
Not really.
Well, it's like if you've got a big family, it involves a lot of other things. If I've been reading the right book.
Yes, well, I want some steak. 8 fairly large rump steaks.
That's right, Mrs. Crawford. And an extra large one for the doctor.
No, I don't want an extra large one.
Oh, come now, Mrs. Crawford. It's always worth getting a big one for the man of the house. What with all he has to do.
He doesn't have to do anything in particular. He's on holiday.
Ah, well, that's when you need your strength, when you're on holiday. Because that's when you get up to things you haven't got time to do when you're working, if you know what I mean. Relaxing, and that takes it out of a man.
All right, I'll have an extra large one.
One extra large, juicy rump for the doctor, sir. You won't regret it, Mrs. Crawford.
Do you have any of those peeled tin tomatoes?
Ah, you'll be after those nice, squishy Italian ones.
Yes, indeed. And I want some celery.
Don't we all? Nothing like a nice stick of celery on a hot summer's night. Did your husband enjoy those special beetroots?
Yes. What was so special about them?
Oh, well, if you haven't found out yet, I'd better give you another bag.
No. I don't want any more beetroots.
Can't say I blame you.
I'd like some cabbages.
Ah. Nice, firm cabbages. Come on now. Are you all right for bread?
Yes, but I need some more butter, cheese, tuna, fish. In fact, if I could just leave this list with you, I'll pop back and pick everything up in about half an hour.
Oh, you have to be somewhere, do you, Mrs.
No, I don't have to be anywhere. I thought I'd just have a little walk along the sea.
What should I tell the doctor if he comes by?
He won't be coming by.
Well, you probably know him better than I do. But if he does come by, why don't I just say that you've gone for a walk by the sea?
That's what I'm doing. I'm going for a walk by the sea.
That ties in very nicely. Hello, Jimmy. David here. Yeah, I've just had that Mrs. Crawford in. Yeah, strange woman. Asking after me special beetroot. Yeah, same thought occurred to me. She should be passing the turret in about 9 minutes. So if your Doris ain't doing anything, perhaps she'd like to pop down and remind her that her shopping will be ready when she gets back.
Hello at last. This evening I'd like to demonstrate my paranormal powers. I could do something useless like stop all your watches or bend your favourite spoon. No, I don't go in for that sort of gimmick. What I'm going to do is to go away for a few moments, and when I get back, I'll tell you exactly what you've been thinking. Are you ready? Good. Hello again. Now, while I was away, you were thinking the following 3 things. 1, how long is he going to go on dangling there? 2, shall we see what's on the other channel? And 3, how on earth did he come up from the bottom when his legs went out of the top? Well, I see the old clock on the wall is about to drop on my head, so let's have a little romantic song to finish with. Take it away in the chroma key of C, Laurie. Lovely lady of the roses, will you be my love tonight? Will you take off all your clothes and concentrate on holding me tight? Lovely lady of the roses, in your trilby and your mac, will you shed your pantyhoses and concentrate on running your delicate fingers up and down my back? Will you tickle me quite lightly, just as lightly as you can? For you're a lonely woman and I'm a lonely man. Lady of the roses, will you promise to be true? And don't look down your noses at a humble man who merely wishes to share his friendship with you. Can we share our love and laughter? Will you treat me like a friend?
What's the matter with these guys? We got the chicks, we got the blouses. Get some water on them, for God's sake! Get some wet blouses!
ladies in wet blouses, with your shorts so pink and tight. Underneath the Mac and trousers is a wonderful human being if you just treat him right. Will you treat me very rightly, and twice nightly if you can? For I'm a lonely woman, and you're a lonely man. Lovely ladies in wet
Stay tuned to LWT, the station of the stars. Is that all right, Humphrey?